Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, in this opportunity, I would like to present my presentation in academic speaking with using the slideshow. And before I begin my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Miftah Farid. I come from Raja Desa and I from class 3D. Okay, I would like to show you the slideshow and the present under the title Reading Skill Study at 9th grade MTS Jalalikom Jatinegara academic years 2016-2017. Okay, from the first introduction, in this chapter, present the discussion on the background of the study, statement of the problems, objective of the study, scope and limitation of the study, significance of the study, assumption of the study, and definition of key terms. And the background of the problem, language is one of the most important things in communication, and it is used as a lot of communication among the national in all over the world as an international language. English is very important and has many interrelationship with various aspects of life owned by the human being. In Indonesia, English considered as the first foreign language and taught formally from elementary school up to the university level. And the most often become to complain is the teacher ability in applying appropriate approaches, method, strategies, or technique in teaching or learning. So many students are not interested in learning English. Therefore, the English such suggested in order to be able mastering of method, such as Nababan 1991 chapter 4 notice that a qualified teacher is the teacher who is able to switch best method or technique to the material that is being taught. And the relative of the study. As the comprehension of this research, here are some research of the effect thing allowed strategy towards student reading skill. The first researcher is Alexander Moreno Cardenas in 2009 with the title The Impact of the Thing Allowed Strategy in the English Reading Comprehension of EFL 9th grades. He found that the student increased their engagement in the activities because of the thing allowed strategy. The second is important to highlight that the role of the teacher as a guide was crucial in thing allowed because he could assist and foster students to use reading strategies such as preceding, visualizing, and prior knowledge in order to comprehend the reading text. Being in the teacher's role only as a guide, students uh, then are the main protagonists of the reading process. And the third is another positive impact to the think aloud strategy in that students constantly mentioned that they had an enhancement in some specific aspect of English language such as pronunciation, vocabulary, and listening skill. In the method of this study is the research study was an experimental research to find out the result of a certain technique. That is an experimental design is one of the best method to examine the cause and effect because of the fact. Introduction toward a group and experimental sample. The study is a technique toward the experimental group. The group of sample would have tests to measure the effect that students get after treatment. The result of the test would be analyzed and compared using statistical computation. And this study is try to describe the effect of treatment of the distinction, think aloud strategy, and reading skill. The research design is pre-test and post-test. Therefore, the design is called a pre-test and post-test control group testing. And the technique of data analysis. The technique of data analysis will be used here is statistical analysis, that descriptive analysis. And hypothesis testing is before hypothesis testing, the researcher got the student score and the experimental and control group. The score check for the pre-test and post-test. The first step was the researcher calculated the mean score of experimental group for the purpose, the test, the hypothesis. It was used the test with the level of significance. Okay, maybe just this for me, and I so sorry if I have any mistake in my presentation, and thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.